lakad matatag!
Normally.
They're going to concede quite a lot of map, and then they'll be playing for a much later time in the games. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, as we'll actually see down bottom. Yang, yeah, this might be our first blood with the tag team already leveled up from Xiaoma. XM's going to be rewarded, so there we go. We're already off to a pretty good start here for the Nate.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Top lane, you might be in some trouble. Maybe he's going to look to try and charge on full. There's not really much that FY is going to be able to do to protect the Beastmaster. Maybe he can get some nice little bit of damage onto outside, but with an early level in the Nature's attendance. Enchantress.
Lightning spam. But,
I think
what's up?
the bottom lane, Yang might be in trouble again. Xiaoma's going to be on the mark with the shards, and already level 4 here for the toss, so there's plenty of points in the tag team to work with. They even use the snowball to protect XM's TP out. Incredibly vulnerable. Lifesteal is pretty much untouchable, so they'll just avoid him. Now Setsu inside the river. Sanity's Eclipse going to be dropped down. Echoes will get some distance away, and here's the rotations coming out like we were asking for earlier.
FY, I don't know about
going to be a little bit too late to the party. He'll feed over another kill onto Outsiders from China. Now Yang, he's going to continue to litter the ground in corpses. They'll get the kill onto the Zeus at least, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about the supports continuing to commit onto that one. You know, for all that long.
So I've got some inside information. I'll hold that as mid lane gang. I get solo kill.
I want to see it though, you know? I know what the information is, I want to see it.
And
yeah.
they had the ward outside. This is not the target you want, but you're going to be forced to try and bring down the Enchantress. You wanted a juicy kill, hoping that XM was nearby to catch him off guard, but great position.
Your timing's at the exact same point.
Setsu might be in some trouble here. Let's see if the global damage is going to be enough to secure the kill. XM's even going to try and TP in as well, but FY, there's the song to protect him with the Wrath of Nature. Oh no, the tick was too high. They get the kill onto the OD, but the turnaround, they'll try onto the Zeus. Erica charging into the middle. They'll secure the kill. Now the Raw's going to give them an opportunity to cover the retreat as well, but Ava wants to put a stop to that. Charging straight to the middle with the Pulverize as well, holding New into place. There's no escape for the Beastmaster, and the Lifestealer will not escape as well. He's going to try and bring Xiaoma into the grave with him. At least he'll do just that. It'll be... It's gone down too fast. No one's there to scout. They dealt with the illusions.
Dealt with the
Ava's going to hold the Disruptor into place as well, so Yang, an easy kill. He'll drop the Static Storm with his last dying breaths, so maybe they can use it to turn it around. They'll get the kill into the Primal Beast. Now FY is going to pop the song as well, trying to catch up to the remaining calls on Outsiders from China, but they won't be able to do so. And it also gives Xiaoma an opportunity to blink and snowball away, so honestly was looking like a pretty good fight, but just don't forget who carried you in that game. All right, enough of that. Smoke up. 4-man from Outsiders from China. FI is in an incredible spot, but they've got a ward on the high ground, so they're well aware of Vici's positioning. And look at the damage coming through. Thunderclaws just obliterates both the supports on Vici. What a great time to be able to get those kills. Though. That BKB was just picked up, so he needs to be perfect with his use of the magic immunity. And let's see if the chain control is going to prevent that, and it will do just that. Beautifully done from Outsiders from China.
Right here as well.
And now they're going to get some damage.
They've got AC as well on the Nature's Prophet. He can just sit down here and even additional safety.
They're going to try and smoke outside the base, but once again, Outsiders from China just had such an incredible advantage with the vision through the entirety of this game. Always knowing where Vici playing. They're going to look to get the start.
Well, they can't disengage.
Down goes FY. He's going to instantly buy it back. Let's see how long it'll take for him to rejoin the fight. As towards the backline, that's a pretty aggressive TP from the Nature's Prophet. And the BKB's not going to be able to provide him anything. Bash with the Roar as well, controlling him through the magic immunity. They'll even drop the Senators just to cut off the head of XM. And now they can turn to outside as well. As one mistake, one aggressive TP could just bring Vici Gaming back into this game. He might get cut off, actually. FY drops the song. He had the ward on the high ground. Now they're all grouped up. 2 people. There's a potential for the Static Storm if Yang can get close enough, but he won't be able to land it. XM secures the kill. Now Ava will turn to the Primal Beast as well. And with all that, their hopes of potentially turning the team fights off the back of Setsu and Erica. And these two are doing a decent amount of damage, but Setsu, he's in a compromised position. It doesn't look like there's anything the Lifestealer can do to keep Setsu alive as Outsiders from China. A great movement with their smoke.
pickup for him as well if they're able to use that map control that they've got to be able to find the pickoff, find the blink, kick back into all of that burst damage that they've got right now.
Why? Just be able to blow him up with all their global potential. It's only Ava that also needs to commit with Yama, so... Alright, there's smoke. They're looking for bottom. Trying to target Setsu. There's the jump inside the base, but he was able to find the BKB, and now just turn it around to the task. The Setsu want to commit with the sanities, and well, he'll even jump over the top to help get the kill.
Still, though, not a big BKB usage coming out. You got the Primal Beast who popped his, but so did OD, so... Well, actually, I was about to say you would say...
As well, FY is going to be chased down. Naga up to a good old shenanigans. She's actually even got a song as well. Try and help out with the escape. Hasn't even TP'd just yet on FY. Still holding it for the moment, I guess. There's always that Nimbus to potentially cancel it if he didn't go for it straight away. So that song will cool down for 100 seconds. Is there going to be an opening for them to fight? As look at XM.
Oh no.
Such an aggressive TP straight on top of the Disruptor. Gyro is starting to move over to XM, and with outside nearby, the nature of the tensions is going to be enough to actually keep him alive. Setsu has got the centers to potentially blow him up. Ultimate drop, and there they go. A big kill into XM. Now they'll turn to Ava as well. They've got some issues with keeping up with the Primal Beast, but as soon as the BKB expires, Erica can close the distance. But Diab, do they still want to continue to take the fight down the Nature's Prophet? They're going to make the attempt, even buys back out of XM as Mimo down to the south. Ava
on the back line.
finds a huge pulverize onto 2. They can target down you on the Beastmaster, and now turn to Erica's Lifestealer as well. He's starting to get a decent amount of health back thanks to the Satanic. Multiple buybacks are coming through from Vici, but they might be a little bit too late to keep Erica alive. One more right click won't be enough. Erica will survive, but can the rest of Vici get out of this? Setsu is in trouble. Can't move out of the Sprout. Maybe the Astra will only delay the inevitable as Setsu will go down. Die back for the OD. Now they'll look over to Yang as well as Ava once again with the pulverize. There's nothing they can do to protect Yang, or is there? A roar. They'll get some distance. Erica's going to charge in. Still got to be cautious here, Erica. It's a lot of damage coming out from XM. Satanic has been activated, but XM has he got the own man fight power. Daedal is starting to get the crits going. Erica somehow is still alive. Tries to turn to Ava, but as soon as the Sprout's out, they'll kite the Lifestealer into oblivion. And now they can walk up the higher ground for the finishing blow. XM chases down.
It takes a lot of guts to be able to go for that buyback when you know that, you know, a dieback on your Nature's Prophet means a ton of your damage going away. We just have to commend Echo as well. His positioning, he's only died the 3 times the entire game. He's only got 3 kills the entire game. That's how dominant of a performance that XM has had, but a couple of those mistakes nearly came back to bite them, but it just shows how.
Yeah, all right, so they go do so. I think... Let me double check.
We've established
no one
this.
beats me outside.
You're my little brother, all right? We've established this. My annoying little brother that has these TikTok memes and all that sort of stuff. Look at that. You've got me sidetracked and they got a kill on the bottom side of the map.
I said outside. What do you mean? I was trying to cut you off. You kept going. What is he? Yang? You got Australia, maybe some spiders. We get some action out of one of them with Ava chasing down Yang, and this is a bit of a concern. Like, you pick this Crystal Maiden to... Setsu. Alright, Exo's gonna be popped, but look at Yang's positioning off of the creep wave, so we'll hold Echoes into place after the snowball, and Vici Gaming have done an incredible job at keeping this catapult alive as well, so...
Well, levels in experience, right? More points in the Riptide, more capabilities just to shove out these lanes super easily. So it's really about how can you find a kill onto the Narcosaurus and then let the Broodmother take over this lane, but I don't feel like they've got the heroes for it just yet.
XM should be protected for a moment with the Stone Gaze. It's going to give enough time for the TPs to start to come out.
Tusk's coming, though.
Is he actually going to try and fight? He's locked into the tree line, won't be able to cut an escape avenue. So we'll look for as much damage as he can onto Yama. And he too will join him inside the grave, so... Yeah, look at Echoes. Who wants to kill...
Slowly cutting trees.
Echoes, alright, dude, I'll get it. Whatever, I made that rotation. I'll protect you out of the tower.
It took so long, though. Look at this mid lane. DP is just pushing down this...
The one really nice thing... Oh, hold that. Setsu mid lane. Yama does have the 6 to work with now. Let's see if the damage is going to be enough before the mechanism. Spirit Siphon only onto one member. Is the health back actually enough to keep him alive? And Setsu is in fighting shape, and FY can turn it around off the back of the shards. They were just lacking the damage, ever so close to getting the kill onto Setsu.
This reveals something for XM, right? Like, You've made a big smoke happen. They know that because there was no Greaves or Mech coming through for the safety of the Marcy, that you might be in trouble. They see the courier, they find XM. Do they have TPs? Just on Silencer.
Nice silence. Just before the Stone Gaze was activated for XM, maybe if they got it out. But I suppose, like you said, it was only the Silencer that could really TP. So that extra gets them a kill, and they're going to be able to net it now into a tier 1 tower. And this is just...
And she's just become tankier in the meantime.
And instantly queues up the shot as well from Xiaoma. So extra little bit of amplification is under the tier 2 tower. Tusk is the initial target. Setsu's just acting as a bodyguard, intercepting the reinforcements from protecting the Tusk. And that Death Prophet's positioning perfect. And meanwhile, mid lane, Erica,
they got him
is out. Setsu has got that second point in the X. So
still got a little unleash left.
XM is going to have to watch himself and just end up dying inside the lane. A snowball from afar means there will be no escape. The Medusa, he just wants a little bit more creep farm before they get the kill, and they're even catching up to Ava as well. Oh, Ava, they've got that one watered. they know exactly where you are. Freezing field once again. Outsiders from China, all the corpses littering the ground as Vici Gaming, and this was a team we come to a lot of priority on in the draft, and we see kind of the itemization still not paying off as well now. And they're going to chase him in the tree line. Oh.
FY.
Almost duking.
He's sealing Erica in. Oh, they found him.
Alright, they'll finally catch up to him. I guess the little bit of extra couple of seconds.
Threw him away.
They have to drop a... No. You're not going to let him escape, right? Ava went back. Oh no, now this board will pay off. I mean, I gotta give him props for living as long as he did. Meanwhile, in the mid lane...
In a position to be able to catch someone out. And won't go up onto the high ground, unfortunately. Although, no.
I'm
trying to be optimistic, bro. All right,
optimistic. I understand. They saw XM run up this high ground. Does Erica want a song for this?
Nah. They're happy to take the tier 2 mid, I'd say.
New nearby with the Unleash. Oh, he didn't get the... XM's going to lose a lot of his mana.
He got it.
Maybe his health pool as well. New soloing down the Medusa. At least he gets the Stone Gaze off, so will safely retreat to the tower, but they have to even use the Global Silence as well just to cover that escape. Distance onto top as well. Using a great position. Runs directly into Ava. We'll look for a TPI. Does anyone nearby to cancel that? Well, New can do it himself. The rebound. Still into the tree lane. Freezy Phil, don't run back into it. Well, I guess it's a little bit awkward anyway.
He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's a tough position for him to be in. Meanwhile, mid lane as well. They're just starting to annoy the Medusa. I mean, Erica, an easy one for the Naga to find. Plenty of items to be able to win this man fight. Unfortunately for the Silencer, you are not a hero that is able to do a whole lot to protect the Medusa. Just has to stand idly by and watch. And I mean, Setsu, no hesitation. This man
he's feeling
has
himself.
Zero fear with the position they're in right now. They're even going to time a tier 4. Vici Gaming, screw a tier 2, screw a tier 3. Tier 4 is not even enough, though. I don't know what that 1% is.
I can't see them winning a fight. I can see them getting a pick off onto FY, but he's just been on point with a lot of his reactions. Like, you're having to contend against a Heart and an Skadi on the Naga Siren, so she's not getting bursted 100 to 0. Marcy now has... well, again, I feel like they were going for a play. You know, you have Xiaoma down here on the bottom side, but again, they're just not able to connect together. Even had the Arcane Rune to be able to play around with, didn't even need to use the BKB, so just play around the Unleash, not even waiting for that. Against Setsu. Backline.
Look at the jump, man. As soon as they saw the bushwhack, they're like, all right, let's just jump in. We know we're strong. The Global Silence exchange for the BKB. It'll also get the buyback out of the Tusk as well, but how are you going to prevent Erica from sieging down the base? She's got this Heart completed, so 3,900 health that you've got to go through out of the Naga, and now New, he'll eat the Sharpshooter as well. So Yang, they haven't even killed off the Crystal Maiden. Finally, Echoes will deal the finishing blow, but it'll come at a cost of his own life.
Yeah, I mean, it just got to that stage where Vici were ready to group up, and they just don't care. Again, they find the route, the Hoodwink, the big damage dealer that they've got on their lineup right now, and that they're not even waiting for the pause to go down. They just blow through XM in a couple of seconds, and yeah, this was GG from the draft, honestly. It did feel like a return.
Last pick, and I think that's exactly what they've done. Really, really like this from them. Just
right? Like, are they going to be 15k ahead at 20 minutes?
If not, if FY ends up going down, or maybe it's XF that might be in a little bit of trouble. Look at the damage coming through from Tag Team, and a stick charge is not enough to keep him healthy. FY, oh no, not the go so far.
You just have to think as well about like the style of players that he was playing on back on RNG, right? They weren't. Sorry, I'm just looking at the bottom side as Ava's trying to put a little bit of harassment onto Erica, but he should force him to back off just with the Shadow Razors going into him. All three, actually, that he's able to land. One right click.
He's going to tick out to this.
Yeah.
Last word along with the curse. Maybe kill for Yang.
Because you just think back to the previous RNG roster that he was playing with. He was playing with people like Red Panda and God King. And
XM, he's getting dived. FY with the tag team. And you got 2 points in this first siphon as well, so you can replenish this onto the Lina to help bring her down. And come on.
He's actually looking to make the rotation on Echoes while they're trying to address this with the Ember Spirit, and they might be able to get the kill onto Erica with the Rolling Thunder. They really should. Oh.
Yeah, the Requiem does kind of push them back though. Echoes is going to have to turn his attention over towards Setsu, but even then with the haste, Setsu can easily reposition, and now he's got the capability to chase down Ava under the tower. Even considering about going for outside. A little bit cautious here. Setsu has that Orb of Corrosion and maxed out Slight, but with Echo's damage coming through from the slam down, I'll be able to secure the kill. So we're 2 for 1.
Get those levels, and he can just be a little bit more roamy around the map as well. Yang, fortunately for him, he might be going down here.
And Setsu came back down bottom though. Should be able to close the distance. Actually going to go for the Rubik, so Setsu looking for the +1. Will secure the kill, and off to the left, FY also claims the kill onto Echo. So beautifully done. Vici recognizing that they were able to get the extra kill onto outside's Rubik, and with all this going on, he's been able to take the tower already. I think that Exo is used to get the kill.
The phase boots and an Orb of Corrosion be able to do so much at this stage of the game. Two remnants as well to be able to make some aggressive plays if he wants, and they might be able to get a free pick off here onto FY.
Probably the only pick-off they're going to get, though, with this Rolling Thunder usage, and maybe it frees up Setsu to go for the kill. They know the ultimate's expended, and Setsu, now he's got a free team fight to be able to charge them down. Remnants on over. Easy one, and now Jama's going to be the next on the chopping block. XM is trying to step in, maybe offering a little bit of extra damage with Laguna Blade. They know Setsu's out of mana, but they won't be able to
pivot their attention towards it.
Did they not just smoke onto the ward? XM's still going to be caught off guard. They'll catch up the Lina inside the jungle, and I mean, that's a kill you just can't give away. This is your late game win condition hero, and XM, every single death is just going to stall out her timings.
I'm not sure if it was for another, 5-6 minutes until they're able to do anything on outside, as it seems. And it does kind of feel like they're on a little bit of a clock.
Oh no, the shards, perfect placement. XM's just going to try and turn and bring one member to the grave with him. We'll be able to do so with that last tower right click, but that is your 4th death of the game for the Lina. Almost the bottom net worth out of the cause. This is not the position you want her to be in. Everyone though, still XM's not here. A great chance to scout out the positioning in the tree line, and now they're trapped. They're not going to be caught off guard by it. Oh, it's actually Jama that might be in trouble. A global silence lay it down, so FY can freely roll into the middle. An easy kill onto Echoes. Meanwhile, Avis utilized the Doom. Over towards the Death Prophet, they're able to bring her down. XM starting to get a decent amount of damage off to the right side. They need to get on top of the Lina, and they haven't been able to do so. Finally, we're starting to see the power of this Dire lineup, but off the back of the respawn, Erica lands 2 quick razors, shutting down any attempt of having a successful team fight from Dire.
I mean, that was probably one of the best team fights that you could have hoped for, right? Like, you're finally soloing this tower. They used a really early clip as well when it'd been darted, so...
And now Ricky,
joining.
Echoes actually is able to protect him for the moment. The Exo committed though. Do we feel like outsiders from China can actually take the team fight into this as they're on top of XM? A defensive use of the BKB is going to enable the Lina to reposition. But Radiant, they're just swarming all over Ava. The global silence will prevent her from finding a doomed target. As Vici Gaming not only get the...
Korea just then. Use the TP all the way back to base. I'm not really seeing
Why,
the next...
No hesitation to jump into the tree line, and unfortunately the defensive telekinesis is not going to get enough distance away, and that pickoff might be enough for Roshan. Dire have done a pretty good job at getting some of the lanes shoved in, so Setsu's going to come into play.
Lanes are all pushed in. Vici were sitting behind the mid wave just in case someone extended too far to try and push it out, and now they're just going to let Erica siege. He's going to get disarmed.
Look at that. FY straight over the Pangolier with a global silence as well to help out securing the kill, and Setsu's just dancing. Remnants in and out. There's no opportunity for Ava to find the Doom target, and that was his BKB. So now how does Ava enter a team fight without the magic immunity?
He's got a knee.
Amazing what you'll find laying around.
Hang on, Jalma. You gonna do this? You really gonna do this, Ava? Oh, he didn't get the Doom off the Requiem! Oh, the Requiem timing, no! They weren't able to get the Doom off fast enough, and now the Ricky's gonna be chased down as well.
And Rolling Thunder used as well. Bottom lane's pushing in. XM's going to have to go and deal with that. I wonder if with the Aghanim Scepter on Ember Spirit, he's going to try and at least force the BKB out of XM. Again, just bleeding every little... Once he takes out this tower, he's going to have the Skadi as well for himself.
He might go for it. He's got a DD to work with, and FY is going to follow a triple buyback. All right, you got to get something out of this. 3 buybacks, and maybe that's where Ava can come into play. This time they'll get the Doom onto the Death Prophet. Meanwhile, XM, he's been able to stand his ground and start layering the damage as well. But the Shadow Fiend on the respawn can look to play around with the BKB, but they've got to be cautious. Erica won't be able to escape the Skadi to slow him down, and Echoes with the swashbuckle from afar means that the bash potential from Erica, he can't win the man fight. He'll go onto the cover of the Shadow Blade, giving some time to retreat so Setsu can move in, and maybe XM's gone too far out. XM thought he could continue on to secure the kill, but they'll just run straight into Vici Gaming's trap.
They will indeed, and that gem as well that Setsu is holding it, buying back on Alina unless it's to completely turn a fight, and this is basically just to ensure you're not getting tier 4 siege at this point.
They might kill her again. Maybe they might just kill her again if Lena's gone. That's just game. Nice telekinesis from outside. The buyback on the Rubik would just keep XM alive to see another day, but you're going to be going up against Mega Creeps pretty shortly.
I mean, we've seen 3 stops in all reality, you know, completely one-sided off the back of these drafts, and well, outside he's going to go down as well, and fitting that might be the thing that causes Outsiders to tap out at the very end. Mega Creeps, farmed SF. Yeah, the Aegis is gone, but I don't think that he can even do it. Is he going to get a Doom off again? No, still 30 seconds away on Ava, and he gets 4 hit.
He goes in XM. Couple of crits, and he's going to be dispatched as well, along with the series going towards Vici Gaming. It was a nice attempt for Outsiders from China. Unfortunately, some of the ex-Vici Gaming members will not...
Right.